307 is a really cool episode because it's the beginning of our two worlds colliding. It's a great introduction in that they instantly, of course, don't trust each other.
There's a lot of strategy going on there. There's definitely the realization that this is Andrea's group. And there's also the realization that these people will also have an issue with the governor because he's just kidnapped their people.
Rick's been in a place where letting people into his life and being that nice guy has really gone poorly for him. In some ways, what we're starting to see is the echoes of Michonne in Rick and Rick in Michonne.
We just lost my wife, for all intents and purposes, Carol, and T-Dog. The last thing I'm gonna let into this prison is this crazy, blood-soaked, samurai-wielding woman. It's like, what? You wanna come in here? No chance. Carl is the one that makes the call. When his gunshots ring out, then he realizes he's got to do something, and it kind of brings Rick back.
Everyone in the prison thought that Carol was dead, and so to find her, actually gives them a sense of hope.
Poor thing fought her way into a cell. Passed out, dehydrated.
She's back with her family. And then she sees the baby and looks to Rick, and the pain in his face says everything, that Laurie's gone.
There's no words in that entire scene, and yet it's absolutely heartbreaking.
You've lost someone and you're digesting that, and then here's this new life and you're digesting that. All this stuff taking place at the same time in the very same split seconds.
Michonne witnesses the raw trust and emotion between us, and she goes, hey, I kind of get these people.
You tell us what happened now.
Don't you ever touch me again.
Better start talking.
It takes a lot to get her to trust, because Michonne is a character who lets her actions and her physicality speak for her.
She's still holding things very close to her vest, and that allows her to retain a level of control and strategy.
You came here for a reason.
Rick is one of those leaders who, if you're on side with him, you are on side, and he's willing to risk his life for you. If he doesn't trust you, you're not in the gang. That's the way that you survive in this world. That's the only way.
There's a town. Woodbury.
She does want to go to help those two out. And there's definitely a lot of Andrea connected to wanting to go back to Woodbury. There's something about rectifying the misjudgment that she believes Andrea's under, rectifying the fact that this man took her perfect realm and messed it up.
You know a way in?
Police is secure from walkers, but we could slip our way through.
Saving Glenn and Maggie is not even in question. We're going. But we have to play to strengths, and even though we don't know her, she knows the town. She can be useful.
Maybe the farmer's daughter will help me out.
When Merle is interrogating him, it's not necessarily Glenn choosing the group over Maggie per se, it's him buying time to figure out what he's gonna do. And the more they push him in terms of Maggie, the more rage he feels to want to kill them.
At the end of that whole interrogation, the kid has earned some great respect from her. I'm pretty proud of it.
They know Andrea.
But they don't know she's here.
But they do know your brother.
He does.
The governor's running out of time, really, because he knows, given the reports of the Atlanta group, that if people have gone missing, they will come looking for them.
Maggie and Glenn have been through the ringer in this period that they've had in Woodbury. Neither one of them are willing to give up information to save themselves.
Take off your shirt.
No.
Now, one of you is gonna give up your camp.
Glenn doesn't know what's happened. For all he knows, she's been raped. He's terrified because they're threatening the only life that he truly cares about, which is Maggie.
Prison.
Juan Nunez?
It's both good news because he now has located the enemy, but it's bad news because he now knows the enemy's capabilities. For this group to clear the prison means they are pretty formidable. He's got a real guerrilla movement on his hands out there.
Your brother might be out there right now searching for him. Blood is blood, right?
He's frightened that Mel's loyalty will come into question. If his brother turns up any minute, then that's going to be a question, which side is Mel going to fall on? So he's got to decide what to do, but he's probably too late.
The Walking Dead. All new episodes Sunday nights at 9, only on AMC. For more exclusive video, go to amctv.com.